What's up, good people? I got 7 Thanksgiving tips that are going to change your life. Before we get to those tips, these tips are brought to you by our good friends at Hey Kitchen utensils. Get you a set from Amazon. Type in Hey Kitchen. But back to these tips. Tip number 1. If you have a new dish that you're thinking about trying out for Thanksgiving, forget about it. Thanksgiving is like playing spades. You better know how to play before you sit down. Tip number 2. If your food doesn't put your guest in a food coma, you done something wrong. And I don't mean you missed the NyQuil. Tip number 3. Instant is not for this instance. For Thanksgiving, you can't be making instant potatoes or instant dressing. None of that. You got to make the stuff from scratch. The stuff that's super good. And I'm telling you early enough so you can make the real thing. Tip number 4. After you've ate and drunk all that you can eat and drink, and you got to drop a load, then it's time for you to load up and go. Tip number 5. Don't make my plate. You can make anybody else's plate, but don't make my plate. People get stingy with the scoops, give you these baby scoops, or they want to be putting all your stuff together, like you got your collard green juice running in with your cornbread, making everything soggy. It ain't right. Tip number 6. Don't take plates to imaginary people. You come over and you say you're going to take a plate for people we've never heard of. Oh, I'm taking a plate to Sue. I'm taking a plate to Bobby. And we don't know who Sue or Bobby is. Tip number 7. If your food don't turn out right, don't blame Betty Crocker. It's you. If you know you can't cook, Thanksgiving ain't the time to start. Hope you like these tips. If you got some additional tips, drop them in the comments. And don't forget to also follow me at jhits812 on YouTube. Y'all have a good Thanksgiving.